It's officially the worst time of the cruise. It's time to disembark the MSC Divina.
Amazing. Wow.
Welcome to Civitavecchia. This is what it looks like. Very Italian. So two things about this port. Number one is it's nowhere near Rome. So when it's advertised as Rome, nowhere near Rome. You're gonna have to take a train which takes like an hour and 20 minutes just to get to Rome. So if you plan on going to Rome, then you better be quick. Number two is when you get off the ship, you're gonna have a few different options to get into the city because you can't walk outside the port. It's gonna take like 20 minutes just to walk out. But you can take a free shuttle bus to the city, which is what we did, and then it's like a 20-minute walk to the train station, or you can pay €6 for the shuttle bus to the train station. Thank you. So I've been to this port a few times. There's not really much to do here. There's a nice beach and you can walk around, but not much. Let me tell you, the Italian train's terrible. So there's a train here, it's empty. Like there's literally nobody on it. And I have a ticket for a train in an hour, but they won't let me on that one because you have to get on the train that you buy a ticket for, even though this train's empty. There's so many people from the ship going to the train station, and there are not many trains. We're going to the beach, we have 30 minutes. It's a beautiful morning here on the Italian coast. So let's talk about the cruise quickly. So we boarded Wednesday at around 3 p.m. and we just disembarked Friday at 9 a.m. So we had 42 hours on the MSC Divina. It was absolutely amazing. Amazing. We paid $99 per person, so it was 2 days, so like $50 per day. Unbelievable. Like entertainment, accommodation, food. We sat around the pool. Like the staff were amazing, the food was amazing, the cabin was amazing, like everything was absolutely amazing. Like going on an MSC cruise, we liked it so much. Two negative things that I have to say. One, the check-in process in Barcelona, very unorganized, very confusing. Seems like nobody knew what was going on, even the staff didn't know what was going on, but that's all right. And the second negative is the safety briefing. We waited there for probably 40 minutes. I asked them why we were waiting. They said because people are coming late, and I said, well, it's not our fault. Like, you know, like 500 people can come on time, but we're waiting for, you know, a few people to come late. But, you know, we wasted almost an hour at the safety briefing, and they didn't start on time. They told us to get there 5:45, and we were supposed to be done at 6:15. We wasn't done until almost too late. So, you know, just two negatives. We're only on there for like I said, 42 hours, but that's it. Everything else was amazing. Absolutely no complaints. Great cruise line, great ship, great crew, everything great. So the $99 that we paid for our 2-day cruise, Barcelona, Sea Day, Rome, everything's included. So the port fees, the gratuities, everything's included. So of course we didn't have the drinks package and we didn't have the Wi-Fi package. If you want it, if you need it, go for it, get it. But we didn't want it, we didn't need it, so we just paid $99, that's it. That water is so clear. There's a guy snorkeling over here. So nice, kids swimming down here, amazing. So I've been to this port in the winter when it's been very cold, and it's not like this. It's pretty miserable, but amazing today. Amazing here in May. I'll do my bit for the Italian community. Glass on the beach. I'm not going to say much else about the cruise because there's 2 cruise vlogs there. Go and watch them. But yeah, in terms of like the shows, like even just the show that we watched last night, the production cast, like you would pay more than $99 to watch that show. Like if you went to London or New York, like the quality, the standard of that show, absolutely unbelievable. The theater, absolutely beautiful. And the fact that we paid $99 for that show plus everything else that we got over the 2 days, you can't beat it. So don't rule out cruising, don't rule out MSC. Definitely book a cruise, go and see it. There's about 4 cruise ships currently in the port over there, and so many people trying to get to the train station right now. The trains are a mess, to be honest. And we got there just in time to make the train, but then that one was sold out, the next one was sold out, and then I could get a ticket in an hour's time, and they said there's a train sitting right there, but I couldn't get on it, so you know, we'll have to wait. No problem. Welcome to Rome. It's my mum's first time in Rome, but I actually used to live here. I did my master's degree in Rome, so I lived here for a little bit. And we just took the train from the port to Roma Termini. It's not that expensive, it costs like $3 or $4, but it takes an hour and 20 minutes, so be prepared for that. Made it to the Coliseum. It's huge. So many people. Mom, what's your first impressions of the Coliseum?
Amazing. I thought it would probably be all on its own somewhere. I didn't expect it to be so in the middle of roads and where people live, but it's spectacular.
There's a lot of traffic. So many cars going by. Wow. Oh, so many people today. It's a Friday, so it's very, very busy. This is the best spot to take a picture, by the way. And you will get hassled a lot. So many Indian guys trying to sell you tickets, trying to sell you fast passes. Just walk straight past them. There's guys here selling umbrellas, selfie sticks. You will get hassled 100 times just walking around the place. But look at this view. Wonder of the world. Just took some cool pictures here, but yeah. Place is absolutely amazing, but beware of people selling tickets. Just buy them online. Never ever come here if you don't have a ticket, because the line is ridiculously long just to buy a ticket. And don't buy a ticket from someone like out here, because some of them are not real basically, so always buy them online. I'll put a link to Get Your Guide in the description. Buy your tickets on Get Your Guide, just because you know it's real and you're not going to wait in this ridiculous line over here. But look at that, so cool. The world is an amazing place. So if you want to see the line for tickets, that's the ticket office right there, and all of these people right here are waiting for tickets. And then you need to wait again in the line to get inside. Just buy them online, do not buy them here. Mum, did you like the Colosseum?
Yeah, it was amazing. Wow.
Amazing.
Wow. Something I've always wanted to see.
There it is. Yeah, we're not going to go inside today. So many people, but just come in the winter. Like, it's not really no different going in the summer, and you need to wait in that long line. But it's amazing. There is so much construction in Rome at the moment. There's people everywhere, cars everywhere, but the construction, crazy. So I'm back at Termini station because my mum needs to fly back to England. So she's just got on the train back to the airport. I remember the first day that I arrived here at Termini, when I came here to do my master's degree. Termini is not the place you want to be late at night. Trust me, from someone that lived in Rome, don't be here late at night. I remember first arriving here and I went to that McDonald's right there, and I got a welcome to Rome, because this is not a safe place, especially this area. I mean, Rome in general, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but just, I hate being negative, but I want to tell you the truth. Rome is not a safe place, and Termini is definitely not. Let's take a walk around the streets of Rome. You need to be very careful here, but there's so many military and police, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on at Termini. I got to put on long sleeves, not because it's cold. It's very hot today, but I'm getting sunburned, and even with sunscreen I still get sunburned, and I'd rather be too hot than get sunburned. But yeah, my mum, today's a Friday, and my mum has plans at home this weekend, so she's gonna fly home, but I have some special plans. I'm gonna have a few days in Rome, and then I have something very exciting going on, so that's why I'm staying in Rome and she's not. So when I studied for my master's here in Rome, I had one Italian class, and it was just over there. That's also where I taught English over there as well. Yes, you did hear me correctly. I had one Italian class. Non capisco. I didn't learn anything. Construction in Rome is absolutely ridiculous. It causes so much traffic. 如果你不知道意大利罗马有很多中国人，他们不会说英语，我不会说意大利语，所以我们一起说中文。It's pretty funny because the local people are just like that. The local people have long coats, they have scarves, because this is not cold to them, but it's not as hot as they used to. Look at this cool thing. That thing is tiny. 2-seat. I've seen these online, they're electric. I think they're something like $10,000 or something, 10,000 euros. They're very cheap. But I think on one charge you can go like 30 miles or something, so it's not very far. But of course, if you just need to go 30 miles a day, then it's okay. By the way, I just looked at my reflection in the shop window. I know I'm not winning any fashion parades today, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Don't take the horse ride. The horses are not treated well. Rome is a very interesting place. I do think everyone should visit once in their life, but one thing I will say about Rome is beautiful women. If you want to meet beautiful women, then come to Rome. I mean, come to Italy in general. Even the ugly ones are beautiful. I'm not looking forward to this. Look at all those people. We're gonna join them. Look at that. Every chair has its own umbrella. That's cool. Are you ready for this? This is what a busy day in Rome looks like. Look at all those people. Trevi Fountain. But everybody is here. Look at all those people. That is insane. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I need to go that way, so let's join the crowd. Look at them all. My tip for you, come here at 6 AM, nobody's here. That is the Pantheon, big church. The ceiling in there is beautiful. It's kind of funny being back in Rome because I've been here a few times since I left after my master's degree, but yeah, it's not my favorite city, let's just say that. I'm not too fond of Rome. I do recommend everybody go there, but I don't think it's anything special. I think it's better than, I'd rather come here than go to Barcelona, but there's a lot of bad things about Rome, but it's the people. Like, you get hassled everywhere you go. There's people trying to sell you stuff, which is fine, but there every 5 feet there's going to be someone selling the same kind of stuff. And it's like, you say no to the first guy, you walk 5 feet, and then the same guy selling the same stuff, you have to keep saying no, and then they'll follow you. And it's, yeah, it does get too much. I think Barcelona's more expensive than Rome, so I think Rome's a little bit cheaper than Barcelona, but it's okay. And don't kill me, but just in my opinion, Italians not the kindest people, but I'm sure there's exceptions. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Barcelona either, but I would rather come to Rome. There's a lot to see in Rome, but if you don't like churches and historic stuff, then Rome's not for you, because there's a lot. I think there's over 100 churches in Rome, so if you don't like churches, don't come here. But yeah, it's just one of those places where it's been spoiled, I think. I would love to see it without, I mean, I'm a hypocrite, but I'd love to see it without tourists, because, you know, very historic, a lot to see, but yeah, it gets crazy. In terms of safety, I talked about it a little bit at Termini Station, but Rome is very unsafe. I don't feel safe at all walking around at night. Same as Barcelona, if we're still going to compare Barcelona with Rome. They're both very unsafe, in my opinion. But yeah, you need to be very, very wary. You need to be aware of your surroundings. Like, get one of these bags. Like, you want your valuables in front of you, not behind you, and yeah, just be aware. It's so funny, the things that I remember waiting at this exact bus stop because there's an Irish bar down there as we was watching football. But yeah, I took the buses a lot when I lived here, the trains, and there is an underground. It's not that good, but yeah, the bus is more reliable. Two more things I want to mention about Rome. Trams are very useful as well, and these drinking water fountains are going to be everywhere around the city. You just need to bring your bottle, or just buy one singular bottle. Like, don't keep buying water you don't need to. You can just fill it up anywhere. This looks like a pretty typical Italian street. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching the cruise ship vlogs. We had so much fun on the cruise. My mum says thank you so much. Tomorrow we're still in Rome, and we're going to take a visit to the smallest country in the world. So hit the like, hit the subscribe to see the smallest country in the world. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye. And a special thank you for the channel members. Click the join button below this video to become a channel member.